All right, we had some technical difficulties. Unbelievable. So we ended on the story of the animal. So we're going to have to backtrack about 5 minutes. And I know we're going to miss something
Oh yeah,
now.
we're gonna fuck that up.
Somehow the computer just stopped recording. I can't win this week. I cannot win before Thanksgiving. Nothing is going right.
Is this how your week has been?
Oh my God. Oh yeah, my week. I'm ready for a vacation.
I just got off of one.
So the animal, okay? This is where we're at now. Again, it's a plastic toy from the 80s, and it's got claws. I'm checking to see if we're recording because that was BS. It's got claws that come out of the tires, and you keep an eye on that too. If you don't see that red line that says stop recording,
Okay,
we're in trouble.
got it.
Here, let me move the cursor. So maybe I hit the computer and the
Oh,
cursor.
could be. Yeah.
Could be. But anyways, so it's got these claws that come out, and you got to act surprised, Ty. You got to pretend like I didn't just say this to you.
Holy shit! Did somebody punch it?
Come on, man. Anyways, I took this car, this big plastic car, and I wrapped it in Christmas wrapping paper. And I walked into the kitchen and I said, Michelle, punch this. And she's like, what? I was like, punch this. It's a pillow. She reared back and frickin' blasted this thing. And I mean, her hand looked like the hand on Scary Movie. Just, ah! She started crying. It was one of those things where I was like, okay, I might have taken it too far. But I was like, well, it was funny, and just went about my business. I got yelled at.
But
Like
what was
everything.
the outcome? Like,
Oh, she was crying. I wanted to see her reaction after she punched something really hard. Like, that was just how my brain worked when I was younger. It was like,
I love you, sister. Let me give you a hug. Let me make sure I nurture you. But let me watch you hurt yourself first, because that's way more fun.
love you and nurture you. That never went through my head when I was younger. That's not how my family worked.
God. Surprised she didn't find ways to kill you guys.
Oh, she did. She used to toss stuff at us like boots. It wasn't her boots. It was our boots or my dad's boot. And she was a softball player, so she could huck a boot very hard. But yeah, we terrorized her. I mean, and then when we weren't terrorizing her, we were terrorizing my mom. Whoever we could get our hands on. But back in the day, it was we were just bored, I guess, when we were out snowmobiling or like figuring out how far we can jump or kneeboarding behind it or just seeing if we can launch ourselves into the air. How far can we go or how big of crashes can we make? And
Doesn't sound boring to me. Sounds like a fun childhood.
Oh no, it was fun, but we had to make it fun. We had to go out and do these things. Like,
did she do any of that stuff with you guys? Or it was just the boys?
No, she didn't do it. It was just us. And I remember the time I broke my arm. I was snowboarding for the first time at the country club. So there's a golf course up the road from my house, about a mile, and it had this really big hill. And the college actually came in and formed a legit half pipe down this hill. Huh. It was awesome. So me and a buddy, Joe Stock, we go there and we're snowboarding on this hill. First time I've ever done it. I was like a natural up the sides. I was borrowing his snowboard because I didn't have one. We had those red sleds and a toboggan. That was about it. And so after like half a day of doing that, I was like, I'm going to go straight down and hit the jump at the bottom. It seemed like the next step. If you're good at the sides, might as well go straight down the middle and hit the jump. See how far you can go.
Did you scope it out first?
I always scope it out, Ty. It was kind of iced over. I knew I was going to go fast, and it looked kind of powdery down there. I thought
Ooh.
I'd be all right. So I set up, go straight down the middle. I was not expecting to go as fast as I went, but I was flying. And when I hit that jump, I mean, there was so much G force when I hit the ramp that my knees almost buckled. That's how much G force I had when I went up and launched. So my calculations were way off. And I would let me put it this way. I was eye level with some of the tops of the pine trees.
Oh no.
And I'm just windmilling. Just windmilling through the air. And the board got in front of me. So when I landed with both hands behind me and I hit my ass and my hands. And when I brought this hand up, this one, my sleeve was up here and my hand was down here like this. And I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. So I'm just holding my hand together because I'd never broken a bone like that before. I didn't know, I just knew it was bad. There's no cell phones. So I'm calling Joe at the top of the hill. I'm like, Joe, come down here. Come down here. You got to get me unbuckled out of this snowboard. And, he's like, come on up. I want to do that. I want to do that. And I was like, you need to come down here. I'm hurt. I was like, I can't get the board off. And he came down and he saw my arm and he was like, don't sue me. Don't sue me. I'm like, I'm not going to sue you. Why would I sue you? And he's like, because it's my board. And I'm like, just get the thing off my feet. So we get the board off and we start hiking out because we're like 2 fairways over from the road. So we start hiking out. And then I had to hike across the street. And then I had to walk down that street to go find a house. Then I had to find a house with people in it so I could knock on the door and use the phone, So I'm like, Joe's knocking on the door. We get to this house and I'm holding my arm and they answer the door. I was like, ma'am, could I use your phone, please? I need to call my mom. And, they were like, okay, so I call mom and I'm like, Ma, don't say this didn't happen because I was there. I was like, Ma. Oh, wait.
Ah, forgot you had that.
Ma, what do you want? I think I broke my arm. You got to come get me. Ah, damn it, I'm in the middle of cooking dinner. Now I got to take you to the hospital. So I started getting yelled at.
That's how they did it to us back then, man.
So, I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt cooking dinner. But so they took me to the hospital and the worst thing happened to me. So the arm broke like this. So the cast was like this.
Mm.
And then it went all the way up past my elbow. So my arm's like this for 3 weeks. And then after 3 weeks, they cut it down to the forearm. And then I could move my elbow, but I was still like this in the early to late 80s, early 90s.
And I hope Johnny and Billy took full
I was
advantage
like
of
this.
that.
Well, the worst thing was that when I had the full cast, if I had an itch on my forearm, there was no getting to it.
Yeah, it's the worst.
The pencil wouldn't get up this way and it wouldn't get down that way.
Yep.
And it was the worst thing ever. And then what was even worse is when the full cast came off, my freaking arm was still like this. And it was tiny. It was a tiny little baby
now,
arm.
back then, was it a plaster cast or was it the fiberglass?
It was they had to saw it off. I don't know which
one
one
of them.
that
You'd
is.
have to saw it off, either one of them. But they had the plaster ones that look almost like an ace bandage that harden up. And then they had the plaster ones that look like
No, it was a
sheetrock wall.
it was a plaster one.
Yeah. So you had the old school.
It had the cotton in it.
Yep, old school.
And like you couldn't even get the pencil past the cotton. It was horrible.
Yeah, I used to get when I had a couple of different surgeries. I had casts on my leg, and you couldn't, like, I had surgery, so you can't stick anything down into wherever you're itching. And I would try to just move the cast around enough to try to get wherever that itch was, and I could never get it, man. It
Oh,
was, I to this day I think about that, and I just hate the world because it was horrible.
it is the worst.
Like you can't
Having
even
an itch
sleep.
you can't reach.
You can't even sleep. If it happens when you're trying to fall asleep, you can't sleep. It's itching for 2 hours.
Yeah. And then your skin starts peeling.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's bad. I did have a soft cast on a surgery I had. I broke my leg. I spiral fractured my right leg just above the ankle, and they had to put a plate and 9 screws in it. And I got a stiff back and then like an ace bandage. So I
Right.
didn't really have a full cast. I don't know why, but um, my dad, shout out White Lightning, he decided to remodel our bathroom, our downstairs bathroom at this time. And so we, you know, he did a pretty good job. We got a new bathroom like 2.5 years after he started. 2.5, 3 years.
I mean, that's yeah.
So at the time, we didn't have a downstairs bathroom, which means all we had was a shower. So I couldn't take showers with the cast, the soft, like I couldn't get it wet. So they sent me out to my grandma's to get a bath. And, you know, so I'm out there, I'm 16, 15 or 16, something like that. And I'm in the bathroom, finally get all my clothes off, and the bath's going. Something happened where my crutches slipped. This is like 2 days after I came home from the hospital.
Oh no.
Something happened with my crutches and I slipped and my foot went
Oh.
like bent.
Oh.
And I was like, I think the fact that it moved scared me more than anything, and I just fell over. And I'm like, ah, and I screamed. And my grandmother's like, "You okay? You want me to come in there?" I was like, no, just on the floor, butt naked, like holding my leg. I'm like, "Don't come in here, Grandma. I'm fine." Oh, it hurt so bad.
I thought for sure that was going to be a Granny saw my penis moment.
No, almost. It was an almost. But man, oh man, that plate was just painful like the whole time because I was real active. So I think I had it in my leg for a year and a half. So anything I did, I could feel it. It just wanted to pull off, It just wanted to pull off my bone.
Which it's not really doing that. It's just a funky feeling because it's not supposed to be there.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm ready to go home though. I do want my dog to see snow. I
Should
think
be a good year for it.
Both of them would love it.
I think this winter up there is going to be. They haven't had a bad one.
I think
in a
it's going to
while.
be a bad one too.
Yeah.
I really do.
They're overdue.
Yeah. Then you're going to be wishing for that sweater.
I've been trying to put it out of my mind. You must have seen me looking because
Did old Joe go? Oh, that's a nice sweater.
No, he actually never commented on it. I should have said. I should have asked him if he saw it.
Yeah,
it's calling me though. It's almost like it's calling me. Look, maybe I should wear that for an episode sometime.
I think you should.
Not this one.
Not this one.
Maybe
I'm going to
one...
get the liner put back in it so that it's fully reformed and its old self again.
I'm going to. I will say this: if I do wear that for an episode, I mean, I'm hidden enough back here. I'm not going to have anything else on. I'm not all right with that. I am. You'll be all right with it. You've seen me naked before.
No, I'm all right with you being naked. I'm not all right with you being naked with my sweater on. You can sit there in the buff, my friend, but not with my sweater on.
that could be a milestone in our friendship. A very important milestone in our friendship.
I don't know. Let's start somewhere less aggressive. Like
you
can have my underwear or something. We can trade underwear.
I probably had it on my head at some point.
Oh, not my sweater. That's not naked. God. What if some of your Polish rubs off on my sweater?
You should be so lucky.
Man, oh man.
You should be so lucky.
So this past couple weeks for me has been pretty busy. I don't want to get into it, I guess. It's just been
can't,
busy.
You can't mention it and then.
Well, I know, but I
let's hit the high points.
I mentioned
Obviously,
it.
some shit happened.
I mentioned it and then drew a complete blank.
You putting it out of your mind?
Yeah,
Has it been that bad?
It's been that bad.
Jeez.
Yeah, this past weekend, well, I painted my cabinets, which sounds like it's not a big deal. You didn't even notice.
I didn't.
My whole kitchen's a different color, and you walked right past it.
I feel like you'd be disappointed in me if I did notice.
I'd think less of you if you,
Yeah,
if you noticed.
Which is hard to do.
If you noticed I cut my hair or something,
Yeah, no, I don't pay attention.
I never noticed that on Aurellis, and I think she gets mad. I don't look at those things. I don't not like that. Like if it changes, I just
if it's
think
drastic.
I just
enough,
think
yes.
it got windy outside,
Yeah.
Or,
Yep.
I don't think, oh, did you cut your hair? Did you do something different?
Because
No.
the one time you ask that, she'll not have done that.
Yeah.
Then she'll be like,
Why? 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 What are you seeing? Who are you seeing?
Yeah, what's wrong with how I look?
Yeah. Do I look like somebody else?
Mm.
And I'm like, listen, you already told me that Selma's my get out of jail free card. Because we talk about Selma Hayek. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she's from Veracruz.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So they're almost sisters. Right?
Yeah.
Actually, Veracruz is huge. I found out that it's a very large place. And
It is.
But,
It's huge.
How big is it?
I don't know how big it is. They have a guy I work with is from that particular area. I believe there's like 3 million people there. So it's like New York City almost, except probably a little bit bigger.
Okay, so you don't know.
I guess I don't, but it's
because it's more like New York State.
Yeah, but
That's
there's not a lot. There's
Veracruz.
not a lot of people in Western New York compared to New York City. New York City is huge. Dude.
No, I mean like size-wise. Veracruz is like
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah. No, I'm
size
talking
of
about
New
people.
York.
I'm talking about the amount of people.
Yeah.
No.
There
I
might
get what you're
be
saying.
there. Yeah, 3 million maybe. I don't know. We're completely making guesses here.
Well, and I'm just going off of what somebody else has said. So.
Jeremy, where's my Google machine? Listen to all this nonsense we're talking. We don't know any of this stuff.
It's the alcohol.
You're over here trying to sound smart.
I'm not. I'm really not. I don't know that I could sound smart. I look smart, I think, sometimes. I don't think I could sound smart, though. There's too much gibberish that comes out of this mouth, and this brain operates different than a lot of other brains.
Well, yeah, you're missing a cog.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I don't know that I'm
some
missing
of it's spinning. It's probably missing a tooth.
That's more like it.
Yeah.
That cog is there, but it's missing a tooth, and it's skipping just a little bit slower than the rest of them. That's more like it.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, I don't even know where to go from here. I had so much. Hold on a second. Let me just. There is something I wanted to complain about, and I think this is the perfect episode for it. So, this really bothered me the other day. This happened last week. I was walking the dogs at the park, right? It was I think it was a Sunday. Yeah, it was a Sunday morning. I just got done drinking my coffee, took the dogs on a walk at the park, sunny day. It was warm. It's around 70. And I walked past the pickleball courts, and there's a family. They're related. I don't know if they're brothers or one's the dad. I didn't look that close, but it was a family. And they're on the pickleball court, but they're kicking like a soccer ball over the net, back and forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just playing a different game on the
Right.
net, but it's not pickleball. But they were there by themselves playing that game. And I walked past, because the soccer fields are on the other side of the pickleball court, and you can just walk around the outside of the soccer fields. That's where the walking path is. So I'm on my second lap, which is about all I can handle with those frickin' horses. One lap, they shit and poop on they pee on everything and poop everywhere. And I go through like 8 bags, and I'm like, all right, we're leaving. But I'm coming around, and I'm parked right next to the pickleball courts, and I hear this argument. And there's these pompous, old, white people, like acting like they own the frickin' court. They're yelling at this family. Like this old lady is with like 8 or 9 of her friends. They wanted both courts. So they're telling this guy he needs to leave because he's not playing pickleball. And I hear him like saying calmly, listen, we were here. It's a net. We're kicking a ball over it. What are we doing wrong? And she's like, well, that's not the rules. The rules state this is for pickleball players only. And she's like digging into this guy on a Sunday. He's trying to hang out with his family. Like in America, he's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
This lady is just out with friends. Like, fuck you.
I hope he didn't give in.
He did end up leaving. But I was like, what is, I would have, man, I wanted to interject and say, what is your problem, lady? Here's a family trying to spend time together. And you're kicking them off because you want to play your little rich people tournament, you know, and have both courts. I'm like, what is your problem? Why don't you guys just have the one court until they leave like normal people in public, you know? And I was like, she just disgusted me.
I'm disappointed you didn't say something.
Man,
I don't think I could have walked away and not said something. I think Tom would have said something too. You're softening in your old age.
I'm not softening. The guy was arguing back. I figured he had it. You know, I'm not gonna jump into the art. If he just like quietly left, I probably would have jumped in and said, no.
Yeah,
You stay. You get the hell out of here. You know, and she just made me so mad with her attitude on. You know, it was not like they were like kids skateboarding and ruining the court. No, this was a family of 4 gently kicking a ball, like almost like just gently kicking it over.
Family time.
That's what I'm saying. It's a Sunday. What are you doing? Why are you ruining that for them? Just so you can have both courts because you feel like you own it at 10 a.m. on a Sunday. It's yours. That's not true. I'm thinking about doing something on it next Sunday. You want to go over there and play?
I won't be up here, unfortunately.
I'll play by myself.
I'll be down with Sam.
Yeah.
I would if we were up here, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd be over there in a heartbeat. You know me, I can't hold my tongue.
I feel like just pulling up a chair and just sitting on it and going, no, I'm using this one.
I'm sunbathing here.
Sorry, I'm using this court.
It's 30 degrees outside. What do you mean you're sunbathing?
I'll have Mikey sit on the other side on a chair, and we'll just toss a tennis ball to
just
each
throw
other.
a ball at each other.
And I'll hold a paddle.
That'd be awesome.
She'd be like, what are you doing? I'd be like, I'm playing my type of pickleball, lady. We play pickleball in chairs, you know, and if you don't like it, tough.
So you and I could do it with a bottle of liquor and just call it pickled ball.
We're playing pickled ball, lady. That's pretty good. But no, she pissed me off. I was just like, you know, go back to whatever retirement home you crawled out of and stay there.
I hate that, man. I hate it.
She was just such a bitch.
So many people like that out there now, too, man. It's just
they
crazy.
think they own everything.
It's ridiculous.
But then again, I do get more miserable as I get older. Like I do get angry at everything. And my God.
Somebody's dinging you.
Yeah.
Anybody good?
No.
Just my mom. Nobody good.
Sorry, I don't mean to answer the phone in the middle of a recording, but it is my son. And he's in National Guard cadet program where he's working towards getting his pilot's license, but he just texted to say he was going to be late. He's on cleanup duty.
Oh, nice.
So I had to answer it, but
nice.
Is your nephew, is he in the military? Jake?
Yeah, he's National Guard.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that he's Air. Is he Air National Guard? I think he is Air National Guard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he's IT.
Oh.
He's computer cyber stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Well, there's a cyber What's the rest of that saying?
I have no idea. All I know is that
Cyber security?
Yeah, he's not allowed to talk about anything he does.
Okay.
I know that much.
Well, I think there's a course for that where Mikey's at too.
Yeah.
There's cybersecurity, there's airmen, there's a few other things, but there's courses he can take there.
Yeah,
that's pretty wild.
That's good stuff, man. I think Mikey's going to love doing that. I could see him flying planes.
I can too.
Yeah.
He better take me for a ride.
I don't want to see him flying planes, at least not into combat or anything, but I could see him doing that just in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless he's one of those guys that's up there, 50,000 feet and dropping bombs that way where nothing can get at him. That's a different story.
I'd like to see him in an A-10.
But I feel like he's got a lot of you in him.
The grunts on the ground. He'd be protecting. He'd be, what do they call it?
That's what I'm saying. I think he's got a lot of you in him, and I feel like he'd be doing something stupid.
I feel like I missed a calling there, but at the same time.
I don't know, man. I watched you crash a model plane and then saw the look on your face. And then Bill. Wait, how did it go? Ha, ha. I think that was what came out of Bill's mouth.
Okay.
You look like you were going to cry.
I was about to get serious for a second, but I guess we'll tell this story.
You look like you were about to cry.
And then I don't want to lose my train of thought on what I was about to say.
Sorry.
But I got my first, this was probably 15, 16 years ago. It was before Mikey, so it was probably 20 years ago. Wow. It was before Mikey. I got my first, I spent my first chunk of cash on an RC airplane, like a big one. It was an F-18. It was a jet. It was an inducted fan jet, 70 millimeter fan, 120 miles an hour. So I get this thing, and I've never flown a plane before, so I get Bill to come with me. So my brother's with me. He's got this big black Newfoundland in the back of his truck, just looking, right. Just also spectating, just sitting back there. There's video of this too, Patreon. So I get the plane out, and I'm like, this is Mike Ronaldo's, my first RC jet, and I'm all excited, and I'm checking. And what I didn't realize is that my ailerons are reversed. So I didn't know what I was looking at. I just didn't know how to test it. I'm a good pilot now, but then it was when I was pulling back, it was doing this instead of this. So I didn't even notice. So I'm like, okay, here we go. And I'm flying it out into the street, and Bill's videotaping. And I'm like, here we go. I think the video is 1.7 seconds long. The plane goes up. I pulled back, and it went pow and just smashed into the ground. There was nothing left of this plane. Okay, I just spent like $400 on it, and I didn't have a lot of money then.
It was a lot of money back then.
So like the wind just came out of my sails, and then I hear. My frickin' brother's laughing in the camera, trying to hold it back a little bit, but not really. And then he's like, I don't know, we better check the black box. I'm like, Bill! Dang it, man. I was like, this isn't funny yet. And I was like, I guess there's nothing you can do but laugh about it. I was trying to play it off because I wanted to like take his F-150 and shove it up his ass.
You look like you're going to cry.
Oh my God. It was just so defeating. I didn't buy a plane for another 10 years.
You called me and said, you got to watch the video. I don't know if it was you that called me and said, you got to watch the video and then call you back. And I remember watching the video and laughing so hard at the whole thing, not just the crash, but at Bill. And then I had to wait before I called you back because I didn't want to laugh at you while we were talking because I knew it broke your heart.
There was nothing left of the plane. Like it obliterated into a million little pieces.
Oh my God. And that was his babe. That's all he talked about for months before he got it.
It was such a cool plane. It was so beautiful.
It really was.
Majestic. And it was going to be fast. I can't even find a 70 millimeter one now.
Didn't you
buy? I could buy 6 of
another
them
one.
Now. I did. I got an
F-18
upstairs. I fly the shit out of it.
Okay.
It's Mikey's. But we've crashed it a few times, but it's still flyable, and you can fly. It goes 100+ miles an hour,
Yeah.
and it's fun. Once everything was working right, I'm a pretty good pilot.
No, you always have been.
And I got an F-14 where the wings come out while you're up, and you can bring them in.
Oh, no shit.
It's awesome.
Huh.
It's so much fun to fly. But what I was getting at before is, so I think there's two things. I regret not going into the military. I think I would
Really?
have been a good operator.
I think so too.
Like operator. Like I would have went all the way. But there's a drawback to that. I think I was put on this earth to be Mikey's dad.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, if you see a lot of these guys who make a career of it, the special operators, Delta Force,
No family.
SEALs, well, they got family, but they're never there.
In small family, anyways. Yeah.
And they're probably, most are divorced.
Yep.
And you got to pick one or the other. Now, my choice was kind of made for me because when I tried to go in, I had the plate in my leg, and they wouldn't take me. It was in 96. And they were like, well, come back when you get the plate out. Well, fat chance of that. Life started, and I never came back.
Yep.
But I was ready to go, I was going to enlist. I took the test. I did all the physicals. And then they found out I had a plate in my leg, and they were like, no, we don't need you. And then like a couple of years later, 9/11 happens. They'd take anybody.
Yep.
But I had already started my life by that point.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I guess I'm not going. But I do notice that, these guys that choose that career, though they love it, they're not around.
Yeah.
And it's hard to raise somebody in your image when you're not around.
Your life experiences would have been completely different.
Oh yeah,
Completely different.
if I was still here.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's true too.
I think
because again, you had that stupid switch.
Well, yeah, that's probably why I'd still be alive.
Think so?
Yes, because I wouldn't hesitate.
Oh man,
I don't hesitate.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't
that's
ever
true.
hesitate.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
I've always been cool-headed in chaos.
Yeah.
I don't ever get excited, or I can hold my nerves or whatever's scaring me. I can let that come out later. Keep talking.
What I will, off of what you just said about keeping your cool and keeping your nerves calm, unless somebody is chewing on a fork, then it's a totally different mic. Somebody has metal in their mouth.
That's true.
This man goes nuts.
That is true. I cannot stand when somebody bites their fork. Oh my God.
You open up the silverware drawer upstairs and there's no metal in there anywhere. It's all plastic.
Yeah. My house has plastic silverware. And you might find it weird. Some people might think I'm cheap.
I'm just used to it.
But it's just there because I cannot, like, if somebody bites a fork in front of me, it's like, oh, I can't.
Dude, I've warned everybody.
It's worse than nails on a chalkboard.
I told Sam
it's
about
worse
it.
than.
Before we went out to dinner. After
Does she bite her fork?
No, but I've told her, like,
I can't
just
even
be
talk
careful
about it right now. It's bothering me talking about it.
It's like my dad with the puke.
It is. I can't stand. Oh, and just yesterday, I can't. It's hard for me to talk about, but just yesterday, I needed help with something, so I grabbed a laborer out of the field. It was a younger Mexican guy, and I had him come with me to help me move something, and then I took him to lunch. Ty. I didn't want to say anything, but he's like putting his fork in the rice. The whole plate, every single bite. I'm just sitting there. I got tears coming out. He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm not all right. You gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna throw you through the window." I just couldn't, like, oh my God, it was so bad. It was so bad.
It's a real thing for you.
It is real. It's
Yeah.
not. It's.
I mean, we make fun, but it is real, and
It's
I
not
get
a
it.
joke.
It's like nails on a. I can't take nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah, a lot
Like
of
that's
people
a.
can't do anything
It,
like that. Or,
it's the same thing.
did you ever see that Ace Ventura where he's like torturing the guy and he pulls out the plate and he's like,
Oh yeah. How did you make
it's
it through
like that. That's okay. I'm not that. It's not.
Ugh.
It's teeth. I think it's because I have bad teeth, and they're so sensitive. But like a fork on a plate, no big deal.
Really?
But a fork touching a knife,
Metal on metal.
metal on metal,
Mm.
can't do it. And like metal on metal, and don't bite that damn thing. Like I will swat it
I've seen it.
out of your. I took one guy's knife and threw it because he thought it was funny. Like the guy I took to lunch, he didn't know any better.
Right.
So I just tried to take it, and I just put my head down and I took it. But like when I tell somebody, please don't do that, I don't like it. It bothers me. And I had a guy, he did it like 2 more times just to be funny. And I took that freaking knife and I threw it. I threw it across the restaurant and it like banged off the wall. And the servers are like, what the hell's wrong with that guy? And I just looked at him and was like, I said, don't do that. Like
I remember the first time
I got mad.
The first time it happened with me and you, when we had just started hanging out
Yeah.
years and years ago, and we went out to eat somewhere, and I remember looking at you because you said something. I remember looking at you and saying, "Are you being serious?" And the look, like I knew immediately, and I was like, "All right, I'm not gonna fuck with him." I'm
Not on this.
There's other things that will happen where you tell me no, and I'm gonna look at you, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep doing it. That was the one thing where I looked at you, you were looking at me straight in the eyes, and I was like, yeah, okay, no, not worth the ass kicking.
Yeah, it's horrible. And my mom, she doesn't think it's real. She'll just bite
Oh, it's
away.
real.
I got to get up and leave
Yeah,
because
it's
I
real.
can't grab my mom's silverware, but she'll just keep eating it. And I'm like, Mom,
Mm.
what nutrition's in that fork? Why are you chewing on it?
I've found myself over the years from hanging out with you for so long, just in life, not even being around you and eating and making sure that I don't do that. And I don't know if that's just out of habit because we've known each other for so long. And
Well,
how many meals have we had together?
I will let you know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I will
Yeah.
every time we sit down, I'll go, be careful. I think we might as well have burgers, And I'll try and like tacos or something, any kind of a hand meal.
Yeah.
Like one time, I was like, "Oh, how could this go wrong? I'm having pizza, and some idiots using silverware
to cut
with their
the pizza.
and I'm like, "All right, first of all, I don't even want to watch you do this. This is like sacrilegious, and second of all, don't bite that fork, please. Like, please don't bite that. Why are you using a fork with pizza? It's like using a fork with French fries. Get your fingers in there and eat those French fries, man. Come on."
Weird people.
It is weird. I think anything along those lines, or I'll just give out plastic silverware. End of story. And you can have a metal knife. Like if I'm having steak, I'll use a metal knife, but it's a plastic fork.
Yeah, you can't hear that.
Yeah. So
No, I've learned how to cut steak in a restaurant without
people who put the
fork.
knife between the fork
Oh yeah,
slits.
I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. But I've learned how to cut a steak without it touching.
Yeah, it's not hard,
And that's because of you.
but it's not hard to do.
It's not really.
It's not hard to do.
And honestly,
my mom acts like you can't do it. You can't do it. They gotta touch.
Oh, you can.
It's like they
You
don't
can.
have to touch.
I actually enjoy doing it because I get a bigger piece of steak. So when I'm cutting,
Yeah.
that's the fat
put
kid
it
in
on
me
the
comes
edge,
out, and then you
Yeah,
cut.
off the back.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
It is pretty simple.
And then you know what's weird though, is I switch hands. Like
Really?
I eat with my left when I'm eating a steak,
Right.
and I put the knife in my good hand.
Yeah, me too.
Do you?
Yeah.
And then normally you eat with your
With the
fork
right
on the
hand.
right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, maybe it's not that weird then.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not. I do the same thing. I'm also ambidextrous, so I throw with my left hand.
I'm
right
slightly
with my right hand.
ambidextrous.
Slightly.
Yeah, I'm straight with my right hand, but I'm definitely gay with my left hand. But both can throw.
Yeah.
Just one looks really gay.
See, I'd look normal with either one throwing, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like to see
I
that.
started out as a right-handed, and then I switched to left when I blew my elbow out.
Huh.
Yeah. And then that's all I throw with really now is my left, but I can still throw with my right. Now, I can switch hit well, when I was younger, I could switch hit baseball without an issue. Baseball. Whiskey. But I couldn't shoot a basketball left-handed. I can only shoot it right-handed. So it's weird. I can do a layup with my left hand, but I can't shoot the ball.
I can play beanbag with both hands. Like
what kind of beanbag we talking?
Cornhole.
Oh, cornhole. Okay.
Yeah, I can play beanbag left or right and be just as good as right. And
actually, I've seen that in your backyard. I've seen that actually.
Not just as good, but I can still beat a lot of people left-handed. That I know how that came out, and it's. You don't have to say anything.
Dude, Sam was telling me and her family is up in Plattsburgh, and they have a camp. I don't know if it's in Plattsburgh. I think it's somewhere else, like Lake Placid maybe, or somewhere in the Adirondacks.
Uh-huh.
They have this huge, beautiful camp, and her uncle every year they have a 4th of July party, and they do an actual tournament for cornhole, where they have like this big board that they nail to a tree. Everybody has to have teams. He gets food trucks. Like, it's a big thing.
That sounds like a big thing.
It's and this is just their family. Like, it's just, and other people come that are friends of the family or whatever too. But yeah, she was talking about. It's funny you're bringing up cornhole because she was just talking about it the other night. She was like, "Yeah, this thing is huge when they do it."
I love playing.
I haven't played in forever.
I remember that tournament that me and Kevin won. Tom's brother Kevin, a buddy of ours. We go into this tournament. I think it was like 300 people. And it was for a gentleman who had cancer. I was at the very first tournament for him. He was still alive. And then, he passed away, unfortunately. But then like 2 years later, a tournament in his name for cancer research became huge. So we were at that one. It was at a golf course. And there was like 300 people there.
Nice.
And we were probably mid-20s, mid to upper 20s. So I'm in my prime of drinking alcohol, like prime. And I was like a Grey Goose drinker like this.
Oh, yeah.
Just every glass was just vodka. And I remember we're playing, right? And we're winning. And then there's this other team, these guys. And I guess I didn't know this at the time, but Kevin told me that their girlfriends came over to us with a bottle of Grey Goose and started feeding us drinks and like talking to us. And Kevin's like, these bitches are trying to get him drunk so that he's not playing good anymore. And I'm just sitting there going, fill it up, ladies.
Little do
Thank
they know.
you. Yeah. Oh my God. So I started shooting better. Next thing you know, I downed their whole bottle of Grey Goose, and it's the last game, and they moved the 2 cornhole boards up to like the patio. So everybody's crowded around the patio. Ty, I was closing an eye because I couldn't see. I was so drunk. And Kevin's like running over to my side of the boards and going, that way. And I'm like, oh, I gotcha. In the hole. And I'm going, yeah. And I'm looking at the guy and I'm like, do you usually play this good? Or is it just me playing really good? I was like, I can't tell what's happening right now. And he'd miss. Oh man. I'm so good at getting under somebody's skin when I'm smashed. I used to have so many people want to fight me when I played pool because I'd just whoop their ass and I couldn't see the table. I'm like, am I winning? Is this a black one go in last? And I just sink it, And the same thing with cornhole. I was off my rocker drunk, and they're, I was like, I want you to thank your girls for me for giving me all that vodka. Boom, hole. And the next thing you know, we win the whole tournament. And I'm like, yeah. And then we go we go back to the golf course was out by a campground. So we go back to the camp. We didn't want to drive all the way back to our houses. So, we got somebody to take us to I had a camper set up at the campground down the road. It was like 2 miles away. So me, Kevin, John Newman, and Buddha, we're camping. We just went back to the campground. We started a fire. Well, I had my boat. So we go out on the boat and we're in the middle of the lake. It's like, 3 or 4 or 5 hours later. I don't know. It's dark and we're just floating out on the lake. We're still drinking beers. And Buddha, good friend of ours, we call him Buddha. You can figure that out. Says, "Oh, guys, I'm going to swim back." We're all 3 sheets to the wind. So we're like, "Cool, man. See you later." And he just scuba dove off the backside, went in the water and started swimming. We forgot. We, kept talking for a minute, fired up the boat, rowed like 5 minutes to get back to the campsite at 40 miles an hour. Like 2.5 hours later, we're sitting around the fire just having a good old time, still not realizing Buddha's not with us. And we hear this noise. This mofo's been backstroking for like 2 hours. He was way out in the lake. And he comes rolling in, and he's like, we were way further than I thought. And we were just like, "Hey man, we thought you left."
Oh, Buddha. Yeah,
but he came walking in. I'm surprised he wasn't 80 pounds lighter after that swim. I mean, he was out there backstroking forever.
He'd be a good one to have on here, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But that was a good time. I mean, me and
I hope
Kevin
he watches these.
we killed it. I'll send him this one. Shout out, buddy.
Yeah.
And
I'll go one step further if he does watch this. But when we tried to teabag him at your bachelor party, and he was passed out in the limo, but every time somebody said that, his eyes went wide awake.
Oh yeah,
every time.
Yeah, he didn't want
like he was snoring, passed out, and then all of a sudden he's wide awake and nobody teabagging me. Wide awake.
You know who did get teabagged that night?
Kenny. By you.
By me.
On Tom's couch.
And that was great. That was so great because Kenny, he's from the Netherlands, so he's got a Dutch accent, and he's laying on the couch and
I'll
he's
recreate
passed
it.
out.
Nobody's teabagging me.
Yeah.
As he's flicking Mike's nuts off his face. Nobody's teabagging me.
They were sitting on his face, and he was going, "Ain't nobody doing that to me." That was funny. Oh man, that was good.
That was a great night.
I was like, dude, it's happening right now. It's happening to you right now. And he's like, "Oh, nobody doing that to me." And we're like, "All right, Kenny."
That was amazing with Buddha, though. Just asleep, snoring, mouth open, drooling, and then just wide awake in a half a second.
Yeah. Well, he knew he's got what is it? Safe words, or the opposite of safe words. He's like goes to bed going, "If you hear teabag, wake up."
Oh man, and he's married now.
I know, it's wild.
He's got a beautiful wife too, man. He deserves it.
Yeah,
he deserves it. It's been a long time for him. He's such a good guy. He's one of those guys that I want to hang out with him more because we're not that far away from each other, but it just doesn't happen.
Really?
And I need to make that happen. I do. So if you're listening, Buddha, we gotta hang out, man.
You need to figure out how to get yourself back on the course.
Yeah, I can.
Then
I can swing now.
Can you?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you got to be bombing it.
Yeah.
But you can get out there and play with Buddha.
Yeah, but I can get out there and shoot the ball a little bit. And I need to do that. I actually have clubs.
Nice.
Yeah, I got some.
Yeah, we'll have to go out and play.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I want to try to figure out that other episode and get that on the air. And this weekend I got a buddy from California. He's going to be on.
You gonna say
Mike
his name?
Haddad.
Mike Haddad. Mike.
Mike.
Mike's a good guy.
Yes. I mean, I don't even know what to talk to him about. We haven't talked in
I
so
haven't seen
long.
him in years. The last time I saw him was he was back in town and we met at McGregor's.
Yeah.
Actually, Newman was there too.
Yeah.
We were doing shots of Grand Marnier.
Oh my God.
That's a long time ago, man.
Yeah. It's been a while. You're getting old.
Yeah, I am.
I just keep staying the same age.
Your belly's starting to look like mine, though.
I know. Actually, I lost 3 pounds, but I'll gain it back
Did you
tomorrow.
take a shit?
That's pretty much the case. Like, because I remember a couple weeks ago, I dropped 4 pounds. You know, I get on the scale every time I go to the gym, and I'm just to see, and I was like, ooh, you know, I'm back under, you know,
trying to put some muscle on.
Me?
So it's gonna make you heavier.
I don't change size.
No, you don't.
I don't know if you noticed that.
You've been the same size for as long as I've not quite as long as I've known you, but I mean for the last 15 years at least.
Yeah. I don't, you know.
Me too, though.
Yeah, I can't get my size to change really.
You know who looks good? Trevor. Trevor's dropped some weight.
Get out of here.
I bet you he's dropped. I didn't ask him, but I bet you he's dropped 25, 30 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
Which leg?
He looks good, man. He looks healthy.
He's probably happy to be peeing.
Yeah.
I mean, that the stress of that alone.
Dude, it's the happiest I've ever seen him. He smiled the entire time we were there.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know, Trevor, he's always bitching about something.
Yeah, really. So no bitching.
No.
Well, now he's not going to be fun on the podcast.
Oh, no, he will be. Oh, trust me, he will be. He'll be funny as hell. I would like to get him down here and physically have him here. Get his ass out of New York.
Well, I got to tell you,
the
guy's got enough money to come down here and visit. So
he just doesn't like leaving New York unless it's to go. They're going. I think it's this week. They're in the Bahamas. It's either this week or next week. No, it's Thanksgiving week is when they're in the Bahamas. They're going on a cruise
next week.
Yeah. But yeah, he he needs to get his ass down here. I would love to get him. I'd love to Shannon.
Every time I call him, he's on the couch.
Yeah,
he's on the couch.
Pretty much.
I don't know how you lose weight on the couch.
I don't know what he's doing, man, but he looks fantastic. Looks fantastic.
I think that's just from
Shannon looks great. He's got a beautiful wife. He's got dude, his kids.
Shannon's awesome.
He's got he has the nuclear family because he's a good looking guy. His wife is gorgeous. He's got boy first, who is built just like him. And then he's got his daughter who's absolutely gorgeous, but is athletic as hell. Like he's just got the perfect thing going on. I never in a million years, after getting all the calls from booking, hey, your brother's down here from getting arrested, that he would end up where he's at right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's amazing. I'm so proud of him.
I think you saying he's good looking, that's the one I can't get over.
He's good. He's a good looking guy.
You're a handsome man, Trevor. Handsome man.
He's the best looking one of the boys. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Even with the raccoon skull?
Yep. Yeah, he always has been, though.
Oh, it's terrible. This is terrible. That's all I ever remember. Him coming out of the bathroom. It's terrible. What is this? What is this? Some kind of toggle switch?
It's funnier to hear Chaz say that and mock what Trevor's doing. If you ever heard Chaz do it, it's funny hearing him do it.
It's too much. It's too much, Mike. It's terrible. It's terrible. I shouldn't be doing this.
Oh, man.
He'd be on like his 8th case of beer. This is terrible. I shouldn't be doing this. Why am I doing this? Every night, same thing.
He'll be like that till he dies. It was great. I tell you what, it was great hanging out with him. It was great hanging out with my entire family. I mean,
I'm sure.
We had
it's always nice.
Friday night, we left Saturday morning to come back down, and Friday, everybody came. We had like 30 people over at my parents' house, and it was chaotic, but it was just a great time. We went through like 5 pizzas. Yeah, 5 pizzas, a bunch of beer, some more liquor. I didn't drink at all because I knew I was going to be driving on Saturday, but it was a great time. Dude, I got it. Okay. So we talked in the first part of the episode, the one that got cut off. What I didn't mention about when we were drinking. So when we got back, Trevor dropped us off at my mom's house at 1:00 in the morning, right?
Perfect.
So walk through the door. I get Jenny into the house. Jenny can't hardly walk. I mean, I knew it was time to leave when Jenny looked at me in his garage and was like, I gotta go. She scared off his neighbors. And I'm going to say this and she's going to get mad, but like a couple of his neighbors were like, she's talking to him and she's talking about,
Oh,
yeah.
oh Lord.
Oh, yeah. And one of them walked out and had to come back in. Like he walked out to cool off and then come back in. Yeah. So anyways, we get to my parents' house and I decide I got to have a ham sandwich. My mom buys that carving board ham, which is really good. So I'm like, ham, cheese, mayonnaise. I need something in my belly because we had so much alcohol. So I'm making this sandwich, right? I put mayonnaise on the bread, put the ham on there, put the cheese on there, and I look over and Jenny's sitting on the stool next to me in my parents' kitchen, and she's got a bag of noodles that are naked. There's nothing on them, and she's just eating them, looking at, not even saying a word. And then as I get like I'm almost done with the sandwich, she starts taking the noodles and putting them on the sandwich. Just put noodles on the sandwich. And then all of a sudden she grabs the other piece of bread, slaps it on there, and takes the sandwich and just starts eating it. I look at my mom was in there. I look at my mom, I'm like, guess I'm making another sandwich.
Yeah, she's just having a good time.
So she had a ham, cheese, and noodle and mayonnaise sandwich.
Ham, cheese, and
noodles.
And yeah, that's delicious.
She was dipping the noodles in the mayonnaise and eating it. That's how drunk she was. And I don't think she even remembers any of that. Yeah, shout out, Jenny.
Shout out. Yeah, that's cut from a different cloth there.
That's cut from the Starwoods cloth.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, her last name may be Crossman, but she's got a lot of our blood in her. Poor girl. That's the champagne blood, actually.
Good for you. Yeah.
So anyways, there we go. Sorry. I had to get that out there.
Hey, jump out there with that. Whatever, you feel free.
I needed to talk about that.
Feel free to get anything out you want to.
People needed to hear about the noodle and ham sandwich.
Yes. Well, Ty, I think I got to figure out how to put these 2 episodes we made together. We got a 15-minute one, and we got a 1-hour one.
I think you just got 2 episodes there, buddy. 2 splits. I don't think you can.
You want me to do a 15-minute part 1?
Yep. In fact,
I bet you it'll get the most views out of it.
You can put the title on there that I just have to make it, something funny like we screwed up or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. Episode 7 prequel.
Don't know what happened.
This is my premature episode 7.
Premature ejaculation. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I might have to have my dad on. He's in so many stories. I might have to pull him out here.
Will he do it?
I think so. You want to hear a funny story? I'll just add this in.
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna. So we in the episode with my brother, we talked about a vacation that literally we did the vacation in a station wagon across the country. It was my mom, my mom's mom, all of us kids, and my dad in a station wagon pulling a pop-up. So
it's like Family Vacation.
Yeah, but the next year, Family Vacation came out. So we lived it before Chevy Chase even did it.
No shit.
Yeah, and I'm just going to tell you one part of it, which I just found out about the other day. I won't. I'm going to get into the entire story with my dad on going across the country with his wife and his mother-in-law because it's epic. I mean, I'm shooting bow and arrows from the back 3rd row of the station wagon at like my mom's head and shit, and they're hitting the windshield. Anyways, so we were going out to Colorado for my uncle, my mom's brother's wedding. Okay. So at the wedding, I was the ring bearer. I'm not going to get into that. I may have almost lost the ring in the grass, but my dad was in charge of cooking the chickens. Okay. And this is why I want to have him on, because I just heard about this the other day. So my dad's in charge of cooking the chickens for the entire wedding, So we're in my uncle's backyard. My dad starts hanging out with my uncle's friend, and they're having a good old time. And George comes up, my mom's brother. It says, "Hey, John, how them chickens coming?" He's like, "Yeah, they're going good." He'd flip them. and he's sitting there drinking. You know, like an hour and a half rolls by, and George is like, "Hey, John, how them chickens coming? People are getting restless." He's like, "Hey, George, yeah, they're doing good. All good." And he flips them.
No fire.
People are leaving. People are like, just nobody ate. You know, they had like a salad, no chicken. They were leaving. And like 3 hours goes by, and George is like, "John, how about them chickens?" He's like, "Yeah, George, they're almost done." And George comes and opens the grill. Not lit. They never even turned it on.
He's turning them.
He was turning them.
I want to be here for when your dad is on. Yeah, I want to be here for that.
He said, and this was what, 1984? He says he still hears about it.
We need to talk him into coming back down and doing that, so we have him here.
Oh yeah.
In studio.
I'll have him on. I'll have him sitting on the couch. We'll have
your mom over here too, so we can pass the mic to her.
Oh Lord, we don't need to pass the mic.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, your mom has to be on here too. Yeah. Your mom needs to be able to defend some things and also express some things. So yeah.
Yeah. But that was hilarious. And that was, you know,
I could see your dad doing that.
There was so many other things that happened on that trip that were just, I mean, it rivaled the Griswolds. It was crazier. It was crazier than that movie. And I lived it. But I must have hit this.
I think you did.
When I turned it, I must have hit it with
still
my
red
elbow
over there
or something. Yeah, it's still going.
Yep.
So I don't even know what happened. But yeah, that trip, out of this world.
Yeah, I want to hear your dad's perspective on that.
Yeah, and we did talk about a trip to Florida where me, my older brother, and my sister all were on a mattress in the back of the truck, all the way to Florida from New York, on a mattress in the back of the truck. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Mikey?
What's happening? We're about to end this episode. How did National Guard go? You want to come on the end of this episode?
Come here.
Yeah.
Step on in here. Everybody look at how gorgeous this kid is.
Yeah. Say hello.
Step up to the mic there, buddy.
Yeah. How y'all doing? His son. My name is Michael. Or Mikey, anything works.
There
I
you
just
go.
got
That's
back
better.
from the National Guard. I'm in Civil Air Patrol right now. Today we learned about ES, or emergency services. We did debates on that along with aviation. I did 2 debates. I won both of them.
Of course,
Very
you did.
proud
You're
of
Ronaldo.
that.
You're
Very-
genetically fantastic.
Very proud of that.
Nice.
Destroyed them.
Very
to
nice.
say. I'm very proud of my dad and what he's doing with this podcast. I'm very impressed that he set this up.
Well, you didn't hear most of this one, so.
You gotta listen.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
will.
don't.
Oh, yeah,
What do you
he
mean you
does.
have to listen?
Yeah, he set this up in about 2 weeks, and I was very, very surprised.
You didn't think I'd do it?
I couldn't even do it. You wanted me to come help you with it, and I had no idea how to do it.
Oh, you're talking about all this computer stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still barely understand it, but I'm getting better, and that's. It's one of those things where I don't want to get better at it. I want somebody else to do it. And it keeps ending up being me, everybody I help. But I will say that Justin, shout out Justin, I did give him the bad audio video of me and my brother, and he did make it tolerable.
Elvis?
No, Justin Stencil.
Ah.
I'll have him on. He's a guy I worked with at my previous job.
Okay.
But he's an audio visual guy. Like, he makes commercials and stuff. And he took the video and edited, like, pulled most of the static out. But you can still hear it a little bit, but you can understand my brother now. Before, you couldn't even understand him.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I'm going to have him on here at some point. He's pretty dramatic. He's got, he's very animated.
Nice.
Which is funny. Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't think I'd be on an episode today, but thank you for letting me come on.
Oh, we'll bring you in here.
Yeah,
We'll bring you in
I'd
here
like
for
to
one.
be on.
Yeah.
like I said, I'm very proud of him, and it surprised me a lot that he got this done. And I watched some of the episodes, even though I shouldn't, and I love them. It's fun to watch. So thank you all for having me. I'm gonna step out.
Oh,
That kid's
what
awesome,
a
man.
well-spoken gentleman.
That kid is awesome.
I'll be up in a minute. Love you.
Got a couple of good parents, so yeah.
Oh, man.
That kid's awesome. We got some good kids, man.
Yeah.
We really do.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I'm talking about is I couldn't have done one life and have made that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I had to be here to make that.
Yep.
And if that dude ain't like, I can die.
Yeah.
I can go.
And you'd be okay?
I'd be okay.
Yeah. Yep. I'm same way.
I'm right there.
Same way.
And yeah, I'm pretty proud of him.
You should be.
Yeah.
We're all proud of him, man.
Dude.
That kid's.
We'll get into his story.
Yeah. At some point.
We'll pull him in.
Kid just almost made me cry. Screw you, Mikey. Literally almost just made me cry.
Well, it takes usually, I think Harley's the last time I shed a tear. Well, no, Vincent. Yeah. My dogs make me
I didn't
cry.
know Vincent like I knew Harley. Harley tore me up.
Oh my God. I don't even want to talk about it.
There weren't many guys that Harley would sit with beside other than you,
Yeah.
but me.
Yeah. He was one in a million. But
Yeah.
Vincent just, there is nothing like putting a dog down at 10 months old.
Oh, yeah. No,
Like,
couldn't imagine.
he's still looking at you with those puppy eyes like
Yep.
he's a baby. He doesn't even
Yep.
understand what's happening.
Yep.
You're saying goodbye to him and he just doesn't get it. Wasn't old enough to get it.
Yeah.
And you could see that in his face. And that,
Nothing like ending on a somber note.
yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry. Debbie Downer over here. But yeah, we'll end it there. I think it's an episode this is for the long car rides. This
Yeah.
is just us bullshitting on a Wednesday or a Tuesday, whatever.
I'll be listening to this tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll listen to it tomorrow too. But there's I'm gonna try and put them together.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens.
I think it's more fun to just leave them apart so
yeah.
that everybody knows that we fucked up.
Well, it's just been hectic. Everybody's been traveling, and it's been hard to get episodes going when we've all got full-time jobs, and it's just tough to get people down here for a decent episode.
We'll have more of them, though.
So, thank you, Ty, for taking the time to come down here and put out an episode.
As always, man, it is great to do this.
And, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And, share it with as many people as you can. If they don't like it, well,
Screw them.
Yeah. at least you shared it and you helped me out, which I always appreciate. So thanks for watching and thanks for coming out.
Thanks for coming out. I did it.
You did it.